whatever cause you're working on.
Right.
Like, the KKK supports you. Oh, man, the KKK supports you. You're a horrible person. It might even be the Saving Babies Fund. You know what I mean?
Right.
They just happen to give some money to that. Like, look at these guys. I think they met at a party once.
That means we're officially going to have 2 parts to this episode already.
Why?
If it doesn't kick us off again. Yeah, it cuts off the record. It stays live, but it cut off record.
Yeah.
So we'll have like 2 parts, and I
nice.
since I don't
we didn't
edit
miss
it.
nothing good, so.
Right.
I thought it was gonna give a commercial up there on that one.
Does it do commercials like right in the middle of live
Yep.
stream? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that
Yeah.
would
For
Usually Velveeta cheese commercials.
If you're on the free account,
Yeah,
which if
free.
you are viewing right now is something that you need to do if you want to chat on the social stream.
Yeah,
is
somebody's out there. Go to the
start
social
your free
stream.
account.
So it doesn't like time back, like when the commercial ends, it kicks back in right where we're at. That's shitty.
Yeah.
Does it? It doesn't
Yes.
time back.
No,
That's shitty.
because they tell us like, hey, we're at commercial right now, and yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
But yeah, whoever's out there, now somebody else just joined, so we can get both of them at
welcome,
once.
everybody.
If you want to join the social stream, just fill out a free account. All you do
On
is
your
put in
stream.
your email address, and they don't send you any junk mail or anything, and it's free. And then you can have your own show potentially if
Free's
you wanted
good.
to. Yeah, free's good. in today's.
If you guys are just joining us, our guests tonight are. I already forgot Adam's last name. What?
Right on
Edwards.
the paper,
Edwards.
man.
Yeah.
Right on the paper and hold it up.
Well, are you related to any Edwards in town? Are you from Chillicothe? Or?
Kingston, Hallsville, just
Okay.
around the
Tracy
area.
Edwards.
Yeah.
You know who that is?
Mhm.
Yeah, my wife cuts his hair at the salon.
And our other guest is Andy Ramsey.
We was
And
looking at some property.
they have
of
a
his
what's the
out
podcast
on,
name again?
Thor
Sound
Set
Off
Farm.
Podcast.
See, he's wrote it.
I think he's going to sell.
He's talking about Tracy cutting his hair.
No, I'm talking about some land. I wanted to get some property. The ongoing saga is I've been looking for a house for 1.5 years, and I can't find anything that satisfies me. So I'm just going to build a house, and so we've been looking
Nothing
for
wrong
land.
with that, man. And it's probably cheaper in the long run
Well,
because you
9
don't run
acres.
into-
It was 8 point something in Kingston area, and it went for 38,000.
See, we were looking at property in the Pickerington area,
Yeah.
or even in like Georgesville Road, Grove City, and the houses are great, but
Yeah.
there's no land with it. Like it comes on a 0.6.
Yeah, I
acre.
gotta have at least 5 acres, man.
Yeah. But the school systems are good, and
Garden. I'm doing everything.
I gotta oil my chair.
Hey, what's up, karaoke? He's gonna make some nicknames for you.
nice.
What's up,
Hey.
CT Radio?
Super racist.
Yeah.
Go
Why
ahead,
wouldn't
lay it
it
on.
be?
Lay it on.
He's from Canada, so it
Oh,
should be good.
good.
It should be a different perspective on racism.
All right, welcome you guys. We'll just kind of start over a little bit since it cut us off once, and we'll just get it from here. Episode 47 of the Blue Wall Podcast. Our guests Andy Ramsey and Adam Edwards, and they have the Sound Off Podcast, not the Sound Off.
Yeah, whatever
Is
we
it the
call
Sound
it.
Off or just Sound
It
Off?
could just be like
podcast?
two guys, talking about
Two guys
comic
sounding
books.
off,
That sounds horrible.
talking about comic books and video games.
But what now? Does your wife have the
Hey,
photography?
Andy.
business?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. I was just going to get into some.
I was gonna
life
say,
stuff, man. Go ahead.
Andy's looks like that a guy that dogged a bounty hunter will be chasing with pepper spray.
I have an ongoing bet with my father-in-law that we want to see who can grow their hair out the longest of the span of time. And I didn't realize when I made this bet that he's like 50 years old, so his hair grows pretty slow, and mine doesn't. So I'm kind of on the ass end of this bet. But I agree, yeah. Not to mention my facial hair grows in very Mexican-like.
CT said he watched your podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Well, thanks.
What up?
wow.
Yeah.
So do you guys spend most of the time like looking up at the wall, like?
No.
That?
Right, yeah.
Well, yeah,
I
Man, it's so
like-
distracting.
I kind of
that's
keep
the
an eye on what's happening, like with the actual live feed, and he kind of keeps a, I get the delayed so I can see if there's any problems with,
Right.
the actual production of it, and he
Right.
does
and
the production.
then
of
that's
it.
for like you guys didn't have.
and
don't
that's
have
for guests.
laptops.
Yeah, so you don't have to bring your laptop.
Gotcha.
You still look up things.
See the.
Hey, looks good.
But anyway, your wife does photography, right?
We do. Yes, we do.
Okay, you both do. Is that like a side project, or are you guys going headlong into it?
We're actually going headlong in it.
So you might want to get a. Are you thinking about getting a studio somewhere?
Yes, we are. We're already in that project's working on that. We're doing business with Triple Crown Sports. We have taken over all of their sports photography. Right now, we're smack dab in the middle of fall soccer, which is a good time because I coach also, and so I'm always down there. So it kind of just worked out.
You know what you should invest in?
Employees.
A drone.
We are actually looking into that. However, I guess there's a lot of shit going on where you're not allowed using them.
Yeah, you are. They're perfectly legal in Ohio, as long as you're not spying on anyone.
So
You got
this guy's creepy.
Listen,
So
there's a business. Rent a drone. You can rent a drone anywhere in America and fly it anywhere you want.
Business. Have you heard about it?
No.
You can go. It's sort of like Redbox, like with.
It's like Google Maps. You go,
Right.
you rent a drone, it flies wherever you want and looks at whatever you want.
So you put in the coordinates, like, I'm
Right.
gonna put in my credit card, and then I'm gonna be like, it's gonna go hover over that, so you don't have to hire a private investigator, and it will go and hover over like an area, like if you're trying to see if somebody's hanging out here and it has a camera, you're gonna take pictures or whatever, and it's gonna be cheaper than a private investigator,
Right.
but you do it from your phone.
Well, I know a guy that has been taking pictures of big events, like the fair was in town. He did video of the fair,
The moto
with the
cross.
drones. Yeah, and he's been sending them to the Gazette and saying, "Hey, use this stuff," and they're pretty much like, "No, we're not using your crap." So
Good for
finally,
them. I mean, people
Right.
would still be interested in that.
well, so finally, someone took notice of it, and then he sent him a bunch of content and was like, "You should have been using my shit the whole time." The very next day, they sent him a contract to sign on, and by then I would have been like, "Nope, sorry,
Oh, it's doubled since then
Yeah,
because
yep.
I found out that it's amazing. I don't know if you guys heard. I just heard from you that it's amazing. So, yeah, that'd be a good. Well, you can think about anything. If you have grandparents that live far away and you want to do like a baseball game, rent a
Right.
drone, just go. Or do a live stream. Even live streams are good.
yeah."
Oh, Pokulicious.
Did you see where Marlena said she said lots of facial hair in the room? I'm proud of this beard.
Chubb's looking like
Beautiful.
Zeke from. I'm too far from this.
Baron
Baron
C.
C.
Gold.
Gold. I'm sorry, man. I didn't watch that one.
Oh man.
Beards are in the foothills. Yeah, down here in the Appalachians.
Mine's basically out of laziness, not because I want it. It's just because I don't feel
I'm
like
taking
shaving.
mine to the top of a mountain out in California.
I saw that. What's going on with that?
What's going on with it is less than a month away,
How
and
excited
I'll
he
be
is.
on top of a mountain, looking out, hopefully trying to see the Pacific Ocean from about the border of the eastern side of California. It's gonna be fantastic.
That's the commercial they're getting. What is it?
Mini wheats. I got frosted mini
That's
wheats.
mini wheat? No, what's
Says-
Pokulicious got?
Zvoka?
Svedka?
I have
Citron?
no idea.
Citron?
Citron. Oh, okay.
Is it alcohol? I don't know. Citron? I don't know. But I get pissed when they advertise like unhealthy shit. They
Like
get,
a big block of
Velveeta
They
cheese.
do.
How dare them
Ticks me off. Like I was happy with the mini wheats.
trying to
That's
poison
what
our
I
viewers.
just got. Mini wheats.
Chubbs is growing his beard out, by the way, for everybody's information, for his mountain hike.
Mountain. You
He's getting
cannot
ready.
climb a mountain in October without a beard.
Have you
You'll
been
probably
doing
die.
like any survival training?
Not a thing.
I'm such a paranoid.
Were you
dude,
riding
I am just confident in myself.
Were you riding a bike today?
I was.
Up
Did
to
you see me?
University
Yes.
Hill? Somebody
This is the
saw
second-
you.
This is the second time I've made it up without having to get off my bike. I'm very proud of that. That's
One
a
of
big
our-
ass hill, man.
One of our viewers saw you.
Probably. I'm kind of like a big deal. I mean,
I know.
people
Like,
recognize me.
They
I'm
were
like,
they were gonna stop
okay,
and ask for
guys.
your autograph, but didn't want to. Like they didn't.
Well,
like,
of course
were
they should have. I am a
strict.
kid. I love my audience. Why wouldn't I sign an autograph? Come on, man. I'm not
Lemon flavored
pretentious.
vodka.
I'm just like you.
Oh, karaoke got a nice Reebok commercial with some girl getting naked. Yeah.
Nothing sells shoes like boobs.
That's true. Nothing sells anything
Yeah.
like boobs.
um.
It's proven.
So yeah, karaoke is from Canada, CT Radio. He has his podcast called
Nice.
Say What You Want.
Yeah, I just followed it, I believe.
Very nice.
And he's out in Connecticut.
Yeah.
It's amazing how
Connecticut.
just people are just from home, just getting on and having great content. There's
Oh,
a lot.
yeah.
There's a lot of people. I'm just like, why are big studios not picking these people up to work in their shit?
Yeah.
They
Well,
don't want to pull too many people in. I don't know. I mean, who knows? They want to control the people, maybe, that they put in.
That could be it. When you have your own gig, you can put out whatever content you want
Exactly.
and not be filtered per se.
and believe it or not, as much difficult or technical issues we have, like we still like aren't as bad as a lot of podcasts out there that we were like some of the ones we've watched.
Oh, yeah, horrible podcast. This one was just two people in Cincinnati sitting on a bed like, hey, what's up, 95 hot? Hey, what's up? Like,
Hey,
what up?
yo.
Hey, yeah, that's my boy, yeah. And, like, that's what they did for
I don't know
like,
what
10
pod.
minutes.
I don't know what
Like,
pod
I'm
show it was.
trying to-
I looked into one and it was two guys and a chick, and she was really into pop music. One was really into rap and one was really into metal, and they spoke as if they were singing
those
that.
genres,
Yeah,
yeah.
singing those genres. And I literally watched it 2 minutes. Was done with it. It's like, ugh, making my head hurt.
They had an idea though.
Yeah, they had an idea. It just was not.
That sounded like a good idea, actually, but
It's not well
it just wasn't
executed.
good, huh?
You tried a character once, right? Huh?
Oh,
Jim Rat Louie.
Oh yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
was for
troll you
adver-
beating.
Yeah, it was for advertisement.
Tune into the podcast. I'm gonna troll you beating.
Made his neck real huge, like it was huge, like with like a bubble like thing or however. He was eating goldfish. It's like, go check out the Blue Wall podcast. Sundays at 8:30. I'm gonna throw you a beat down. And like
Good.
I
I
want to
think we
say
wanted to
squat.
do more of them, but we just never did.
Yeah, squat 4,000 pounds with his left leg, only because he uses his neck with the right leg. I actually, when I was like putting stuff on my hard drive today off my laptop, I came across that one.
What that?
Jim Rat
yeah.
Louie, yes.
that's funny, man. It's always good to like look back on the shit you've done that you forgot you did. What was,
gotta-
what was
I
I
gotta-
thinking?
I got to tell Karaoke that I don't like McDonald's or Burger King. I would never be a spokesperson
Never
for any of
endorse-
those companies unless they gave me a lot of money.
I was gonna
Then
say,
I would do
unless they
it.
pay the check, it better be deposited first.
That is the only way I would do that. The only way I would sell out is for money. That's it.
Who's gonna make me a beard? Marlena said she's to make Hardline a beard.
Should do a Magic Mike night
I
tonight.
cannot grow a beard. Magic Mike night.
She is funny from the couch.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
If you want to be on the podcast, if you want to participate, you can't be in the next room sitting.
Yeah, you
in
might as well bring a
social
chair in.
Right.
Go grab a chair. We could probably actually hook you up with a mic.
Maybe.
bait.
We'll have to share a mic out.
Karaoke said Andy's dog bait.
Dog bait.
I don't even know what that means, but I mean, we'll try it out, I guess.
Whatever you want to call
What's
it.
the significant? That might be a Kanatan thing. you
By
know?
the way, Karaoke's who nicknamed Chubb's McFleeting hairline.
You know,
Right on the
I think
money.
you have a great widow's peak, man.
I know.
I think it's great.
It's very Eddie Munster, but I mean, he nailed it. Chubbs and McFeeding. Yeah, it was. I was like, oh, that's perfect. I'm gonna write that down and use it.
And then we misunderstood hairline as hardline, and then that's where my name came from. Which is who designed our little logo there.
Yeah, man.
The blue wall.
It's awesome.
Thanks again for that, Karaoke. That thing is awesome.
Yeah, because
I got a nice
ours
picture where
looked
I'm
like
using
shit.
it as a shield. I'm
Yeah.
wearing it like a shield. It's perfect. I love
Yeah,
it.
we were doing special effects. We just put up the Stargate again tonight.
We're gonna blacklight it.
Right,
Yeah?
yeah, we need a black light for a bit. Before we didn't realize how to do the lighting. Like we would have that light on, it's just too bright.
Yeah.
Like we have
Right.
plenty of light here, and it's like more comfortable. And he was so pasty in front of that, it was hilarious. So I was like, I don't know. I guess we got to take down that, but
Right.
still a little pasty there, Chubbs, but not too bad. I don't think.
That's just my natural pale skin.
Yeah.
I'm
And-
not ashamed
well,
of it.
that
I'm actually
probably-
quite proud of it.
That probably makes
hard
you look
work.
a little more pasty.
You got to
You know, the
sunblock, wear hats, glasses, long sleeves.
It's like
Hard to
60
be a
degrees
white
outside.
man.
I know. So we are on our pod show. Like I said, we do a lot of comic book nerd stuff. So we're looking forward to Comic-Con coming up. I am so
Yeah.
stoked for Comic-Con.
I spent way too much money last time I was up there, but I'd
Is
love
there
to go
such
again.
thing? I mean,
Yeah, there is.
is there?
Especially, I'm married now, so I know that it's not going down. Even though we did just get a new washer and dryer. Not saying that's hers. I'm just saying it's my turn to do.
I feel like that
something
should be talked about before marriage was even talked about. Like, listen, it's Comic-Con. I gotta go.
But I've seen some pretty impressive costumes that year that I went up. But I only went on a Sunday. All the good stuff. Like,
Right.
I wanted the deals. I was buying books. You know what I mean? I
Right.
was reading.
So for people that may not know, what exactly is Comic-Con?
It's just a convention.
It's a convention.
where you
It's a nerd
sell-
convention.
A
Yeah.
nerd convention, like
Bunch of virgins walking
comic
around.
books, video games, costumes
Yeah.
of characters.
You named it.
Cosplay,
Just-
man.
It's
Cosplay.
just like
you.
the
Vendors.
stereotypical nerd convention.
Vendors,
Everything you're
right?
thinking.
Or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Kind of like the Arnold of nerds.
Nerds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Video
Arnold
games.
Classic
It's
of
all there,
nerds.
man.
Yeah.
It's great. San Diego had it's really been kind of a bummer, but I guess a lot of sexual harassment going on at Comic-Con lately.
Because the girls are wearing skimpy outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like people taking pictures of them.
Ooh, okay.
Well-
That's going to be, in this day and age,
Right.
that's going to be impossible. You just
Right.
shouldn't go.
Well, and that's what I said. You know what? It's shitty. You were putting on an outfit that you worked very hard on. I'm sure because
Oh,
like
yeah.
we said, you can't just
Custom
go to
make it.
Comic-Con in a Walmart outfit.
Everything's custom made.
So knowing that, and you know, there's going to be shitty dudes there that want to take pictures of you and just be an asshole, right? And
I'm sorry, man. Sometimes that happens. I read what's going on the message board, and it's funny. Marlena, can you bring some chips and a can of Coke when you come back to bed? Told you, he's a gem. That is priceless.
but
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
no. But my thing is, at what point do you take responsibility for
Going out in
Yeah.
an outfit. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't be able to go outside without being harassed, but it's so easy to take pictures. I might just want to take a picture of me.
with a drone?
Wait, well, you might just be in the background. Or am I going to get in trouble for that?
Right.
You're in a public place. I'm taking a picture of me. I can't help where you're standing. You know what I mean? Things like that come into play.
Selfies with my head to the right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm nowhere in the picture.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought I had it. I had it on. I had it. I didn't flip the camera around.
I just think
Alright.
when you dress to gain attention per se, because you can't dictate what kind of attention you're
Well,
gonna get.
Plus, you're going to wear a costume so people will take
Exactly,
pictures.
and that's
You
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying
You're doing it
here.
for the attention, right? That's what you said. So I'm giving you attention.
Just because you don't like the way
Just
my
'cause-
face looks while I'm giving you attention.
Yeah.
But so I think most of it's calmed down because I was mainly in the San Diego area and they've been touring obviously since then.
Well, those
but
are the big ones anyway.
right, which I also read a thing that's like the Ohio Comic Con's not. There is no Comic Con company per se. There's no organization that produces Comic Cons here all over the U.S. So I think it's just like
They're all independent.
right.
So, yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense anyway. I watched a documentary on Netflix about Baroni conventions. My Little Pony conventions. Guys
I tried to watch that. I lasted about 10 minutes, and then I couldn't.
It was an interesting documentary.
Like actual ponies or
No,
My
yeah,
Little
the My
Ponies.
Little Pony
The
cartoon,
cartoon.
Friendship is
oh
Magic.
no shit.
It
Yeah,
was about
there's-
guys. Well, I mean,
Guys
at
that were
at
into
the
it.
conventions.
Yeah, they're
everybody there,
crazy
but
about
there
it.
was stuff called. There was a group of men, which numbered in the thousands, called Baronis, which are guys that. It's probably more than that nowadays. Anyway, Netflix.
The
You know,
jabroni baroni.
I mean, I guess you like what you like.
So that was a weird convention. And then I watched another one about the Big Lebowski convention.
Nice.
Little Urban Achievers. It was actually pretty awesome. Like everyone dresses up in a costume from the movie or a line in the movie.
Mhm.
You would actually make a costume out of it. I would just give, for example, one of the thing he says is camel fuckers.
Oh, Chubbs, what did you say?
Well, this is quoting. I'm quoting something.
Oh, so you're allowed to say it if you're
so a
quoting
guy
somebody.
dressed up and he had a camel. Like
Right.
he actually
What's the
made
time?
that costume.
1940. Chubbs dropped the F-bomb.
Ooh.
I'll go a little
I'm
bit.
only
You need you need a cussing jar in the middle of the table.
Ours would fill up so quick.
And
Oh, yeah.
see, so here's what I'm gonna do. He always he like freaks out if he drops the F-bomb or he's trying not to cuss. So I'm trying to write down every time. So I'm gonna go back and make a highlight of all of it, like fuck, shit, fuck. Oh, Chubbs.
There's people that follow podcasts and they will pretty much snip out when people are contradicting themselves.
Yeah,
So
I probably do it all the time.
yeah, there's
I argue for whatever the other person like. If you like something, I'm gonna find out why.
debate it out.
I'm gonna dream slay anything that comes up. Just chopping them down. That's because that makes it interesting.
right. I agree.
So you're gonna be able to find a lot of content where I'm for something in one time and I'm against it in another time. Sorry.
I love bananas. Next clip.
I hate bananas. They're awful.
Oh, you do? You love him? I hate him.
Anyway,
Today.
we was originally talking about the photography business
Oh yeah, back to
Yeah.
that.
and expanding.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of big stuff, and I mean we're pretty. We're home based.
Yeah.
We are looking to expand, but we took on bigger projects. Like I said, we're taking over the Triple Crown soccer program, so you probably see us out there if you have kids and they're playing soccer. We took their pictures.
Yeah.
And then we also do highlight reels for the Dina football team for some seniors out there that play. And then now that fall's in, people want fall pictures, and babies are born every day. And
Weddings.
yeah, we just did a mutual friend of ours. We went to their wedding and did some video for him. Jose got married. So
It's awesome.
yeah,
That came out of nowhere. Knowledge on either of them, but